Three things that may be a scam. Hello, everybody. Tom here. Hope you're well. I want to talk today about scams. Scams are everywhere, particularly online. There are many, many, many criminals using the internet to hide and to use to their advantage a means of extorting money from you. I don't mind telling you I have been the victims of scams over the years, particularly in a very vulnerable state a few years ago when I was not very well mentally. I was scammed out of rather a large sum of money. I did manage to get it back, but I want to sort of use my own experience to try and help all of you out there to not be suckered in to being taken advantage of, okay? So the first sign that it may be a scam, quite simply, is it too good to be true? It's an age-old phrase. If something is too good to be true, then it usually is. What is it that they're offering? Are they offering you a get-rich-quick scheme? I can tell you now, most companies, most businesses, takes times to build. So if they're offering you a way of making a quick buck, 99.9% of the time, it is a scam. All right, be very, very careful. They will try and hit you with all this fantastic talk about how it's going to make you lots of money very quickly, how you're going to have a freedom lifestyle. Be careful. Like I said, if it seems too good to be true, 110% most of the time it is going to be the case that it is too good to be true. So bear that in mind. Number two, they will pressure you in some way or another into speedily giving you information over. So any usual salesperson perhaps giving you a sales pitch or trying to get your trust and your business will probably go about it in a more organic way. Somebody who's a scammer will try and create a sense of urgency, like you've got to do it now, you've got to do it now, you've got to give me your information now. And they will trick you into taking your personal details very, very quickly. Be careful. It's very easy to fall for, but they are very clever and calculating in the way that they do it. They will do whatever they can to get that information out of you. So it's not always somebody on the other end of the phone. It can be as simple as clicking a link on an email that takes your bank details. Be careful. They will do everything they can to make it seem like it's got to happen, it's a one-time deal. And if you don't do it within a certain time, you're going to lose the benefit of it. So definitely them asking you for your information and wanting it very quickly, straight away, is a sign of a scam. Third and final thing kind of comes back a little bit on the first one about being too good to be true, but you will usually find as well that there's a lot of inaccuracies in what they've said. So they may promise you to start with, for this amount of money, I can give you XYZ. And then you buy into it firstly, and they're asking for more money. And they're saying that it's part of the original deal. These people are master manipulators. They're very calculated. So they'll be saying like, oh yeah, so originally I told you it was $100. For the next level, I need another $300 off you. And then you blindly believe, okay, I'll give them the shot. So you give them through a couple of $100 more. And before you know it, 200 or 300 becomes 400, 500, 600. And you're ending up in a situation where they've taken probably £1,000 of your money, and you've not seen any results. So yeah, always check the details on what they're saying, because what they're actually trying to do is they're not going to just scam you once, they're going to scam you multiple times. because they're smart like that, they will make it sound like it's all part of the original deal that you agreed to, when actually you didn't agree to nothing. You perhaps reluctantly agreed to hand over whatever sum of money they said that would help you, or they could help you with, but then they somehow insert somewhere along the line that they want more from you. It's really, really do be careful. Whereas there's a lot of very complex, very clever scams. People posing as people who say they're not. Even something as ridiculous as Her Majesty's Revenue and Customs, so that the tax office. Tax office would only ever send you a letter, but sometimes you'll get an email saying you've got so much in unclaimed tax. Be careful not to put your bank details in. That's all I've got to say on the matter. Guys, this is my first of 3 videos this week. I want to say thank you all ever so much for listening. I really appreciate your time and energy spent here on my channel. Thank you kindly. First of 3, as I said, these is just 3 examples of how a scammer will try and win your trust and try and take your money. There are multiple other ones. I would 100% be on your guard. As I've said, if anything seems to be too good to be true, then 99.9% of the time it is. Just be very careful. People will try and take your money and try and rip you off, and the internet is rife full of these people. Please, if you would, consider hitting that subscribe button down below. That'd be really great. Please consider giving me a thumbs up and a like. That'd be really good as well. And let's see how the bell sign go ding dong so you know when next content's out. I'll be back in a few more days with another video. But until then, please all of you, take care of yourselves and bye for now.